It's been a week since I've done a market garden update, so I was just gonna show you the 4-week update and walk you through that. So all the tomatoes are looking bigger. It's been a week since the last update, but tomatoes are looking bigger. The no-till beds are awesome. There's no weeds. Well, there's a few weeds and all the pruning from tomato plants, and then there's a few things that where I punctured the cardboard here because I wanted to make sure the roots went down. Some things are coming up, but it looks real good. I need to go pick up I just pruned the tomatoes, so I pulled all the suckers and the lower leaves, so there's some leaves in there. But everything looks bigger. The beans are bigger, peppers are bigger, cucumbers all look a lot better than they were. And I got all the trellis in. I just need to go and strap them in with some of these. I started doing it, but that's why they're all wavy looking. But lettuce is all coming up, mostly. Right here, it didn't seem to want to come up. Cucumbers, all the herbs are popping up. And I just want to say that the no-till side is a lot easier to deal with. There's like 1 or 2 weeds in the whole bed. There's like a few that pop up, like you can see that weed right there. But there's not a lot, and they're so easy to pull because the compost is so thick. And then this side has a lot of weeds. I've already went through with the scuffle hoe and weeded it out, but it has a lot more weeds. The cantaloupe, some of them are still kind of transplant shock, but then others are starting to come and grow pretty well. The watermelon, for some reason, they're either hit or miss for me, but then some of them look real good. So honeydew, those actually look better than the cantaloupe, but they're looking good. And then what's doing really good is the squash. They always do good though, they always seem to like the climate we're at. And then the marigolds, some of them are blooming like that. When I put marigolds, because hopefully they repel the squash bugs, so I don't have to be fighting those all year without spraying. So I want to do everything organic without spraying anything. And we did the companion planting with the corn and the pole beans. We're testing that out. So there's corn in there and some pole beans with the squash and also with the pumpkins. And the pumpkins are a little bit smaller than the squash because I did those from seed, but they look like they're catching up pretty quick. Like they're not far behind. They'll probably pass them even. Those are squash. And then I've got, these are all where I planted all the extra tomatoes, these 2 rows, and then later, a week or 2 later, I planted these. But I planted all these later than the first tomatoes I planted up at the top. So, but they're all looking a lot bigger. Well, that one's already got some tomatoes on it. These ones are all growing, still growing out here. We've gotten a lot of rain recently, so. And then I need to weed all the corn, maybe once, and then I'll just give up after that. And then the sunflowers are looking good out there. I figure once this stuff pops up enough, then I don't care if the weeds overtake it. I'll just weed around this bed, keep that one nice. I really like the no-till though. Next year, if everything works out harvest-wise, I'm just gonna add on to the no-till style. I really like the no-till. I don't like weeding, and it just looks nice, and we'll see how it does. So this is the 4-week update. Subscribe if you want to see more updates. I'm going to try to do a 6-week one. Yeah, so thanks for watching.